So fifth one, limit extends to 0, 3 power x minus 1 by root of 1 plus x minus 1. Same. Rationalizing with the denominator. Limit extends to 0, 3 power x minus 1, root of 1 plus x minus 1. So denominator, rationalizing. Root of 1 plus x plus 1, root of 1 plus x plus 1. So limit extends to 0, 3 power x minus 1, root of 1 plus x plus 1 by a plus b into a minus b, a square, square root 1 plus x whole square minus 1 square. 2 root cancel. Limit extends to 0, 3 power x minus 1, root of 1 plus x plus 1 by 1 plus x minus 1. Plus 1 minus 1 remove. Limit extends to 0, 3 power x minus 1 by x into root of 1 plus x plus 1. Limit apply on both sides. Limit extends to 0, two functions. 3 power x minus 1 by x. Limit extends to 0, root of 1 plus x plus 1. What represent formula? Limit extends to 0, a power x minus 1 by x. That is formula log a. So that means log 3 base e. So limit extends to 0. 0 apply. Root of 1 plus 0 plus 1. X value substitute 0. Log 3. Root 1 value 1 plus 1. That is the value 2. Log 3 into 2. 2 log 3. Okay. 2 log 3. So what is represent formula? Log a power m. M log a is equal log a power m formula. Log 3 square, that is the value. Log 9 also correct. Basically. Right down. Next question. Limit extends to a. Sin of x minus a star into tan square x minus a by x square minus a square whole square. Okay. Limit extends to a sin of x minus a into tan square x minus a. Please observe x square minus a square. What represent formula? A square minus b square. A plus b into a minus x plus a into x minus a whole square. Limit extends to a sin of x minus a into tan square of x plus a, x minus a by, so apply in both, x plus a whole square, x minus a whole square. So limit extends to a sine of x minus a tan square of x minus by x plus a whole square. I will write x minus a whole square right as x minus a into x minus a. X minus a into x minus a. So limit extends to a 1 by x plus a whole square sine of x minus a by a into tan square of x minus a by ex minus a. Okay, square is came. Both numerator and denominator is multiplied by x plus a. Please observe. Both numerator and denominator is multiplied by x minus a. Limit extends to a. I will write x minus a by x plus a whole square into limit extends to 0 a sine of x minus a by x minus a into limit extends to 0 a tan square of x minus a. So x minus a is transposing first term. 1 into x minus a, x minus a. Ikkada tan square by x minus a whole square. So I will apply limit extends to a x minus a by x plus a whole square. This is a directly right value 1. This is a formula. This value is 1. Limit extends to a square is common. Tan of x minus a by x minus a whole square. So a substitute a minus a by a plus a whole square into 1 into 1 square. This is also that value is 1. Okay. So a minus a 0, 2a whole square into 1, 0 by 4a square. That is the value also 0. This is not 0 by 0 form. Okay.
Yes, sir.
The limit extends to 0, sine of pi cos square x by x square. Cos square x is written as cos square x and cos square theta plus sin square theta value 1. So cos square x equal to replace 1 minus sin square x. 1 minus sin square x. Pi into 1, pi minus pi into sin square x. So we know that formula sine of 180 minus theta. That means plus sin theta. Theta replace pi sin square x. Sine of pi sin square x by x square. Both numerator and denominator divided by pi sin square x. So pi sin square x by pi sin square x. I will write in the formula sine of pi sin square x and you take denominator pi sin square x. Next pi sin square. Just denominator values are exchange by x square. So pi is a constant. This is a pi is constant outside. Limit extends to 0 sine of pi sin square x by pi sin square x into limit extends to 0 sin x by x. Both powers are same whole square. So this is formula sin ax by x value 1. Also limit extends to 0. Sin x by x value also 1. So 1 into pi into 1 into 1 square. That means pi into 1 pi. Not limit extends to 0. E power ax minus 1 by ax same. E power value and denominator value same unte value 1. Limit extends to 0. Different ga unte log vastundi. Log a. Base a. Okay, write down. So a power x. A power x. So a power x minus 1 by a unte log a form. So e power exponents value unte 1 answer. Okay, write down. Next problem. Eighth one. Limit x tends to 0, e power 3x minus 1 by x. So both numerator and denominator multiplied with 3 ma. Limit x tends to 0, e power 3x minus 1 by x. Numerator value and denominator value multiplied by 3. First 3 is constant outside. Limit x tends to 0, e power 3x minus 1 by 3x. What represent formula? Limit x tends to 0, e power ax minus 1 by x, that is the value 1. So this is value 3 into 1, that is the value 3. Okay, right down. So how limit x tends to 0, e power 7x minus 1 by x. Limit 0, e power 7x minus 1 by x. Both numerator and denominator is multiplied by 7. Limit x tends to 0, e power 7x minus 1 into 7 by 7x. 7 is the constant outside. Limit x tends to 0, e power 7x minus 1 by 7x. That is the formula. Limit x tends to 0, e power ax minus 1 by ax. That is the value 1. So this all value is 1. 7 answer. Okay. Limit x tends to 0, e power x minus 1 minus sin x by x. Write the sin x and minus 1 value. Write the exchange. So e power x minus 1 by x minus sin x by x. Separate the denominators. Write as separate the denominators. Limit x tends to 0, e power x minus 1 by x minus limit x tends to 0 sin x by x. This is the value 1 minus this is the value 1. 1 minus 1, 0. Okay, write down. Please observe now. To 0, e power sin x by x minus 1 by x. Both the numerator and denominator multiplied by sin x. Okay. So limit x tends to 0, e power sin x minus 1 by sin x. X. Denominators values are changing. Sin x by x. Sin x by x. So we should apply the limit value. Limit x tends to 0, e power sin x minus 1 by sin x into limit x tends to 0, sin x by x. So comparing what formula? Limit x tends to e power x minus 1 by x is equal to 1. Also limit x tends to 0, sin x by x value also 1. So 1 into 1, that is the value 1. Right now. Okay. Tends to 0, e power 3 plus x minus e power 3 by x. This is formula a power m plus n is equal a power m into a power n. A power e power 3 into e power x minus e power 3 by x. So e power 3 is common. E power x minus 1 by x. So e power 3 is a constant, right as outside. E power 3 into limit x tends to 0, e power x minus 1 by x. That is the value 1. Finally, e power 3 into 1, e power 3. Write down. A very important condition. E power x minus e power 3 by x minus 3. So e power x minus 1 by x is the formula, but 1 లేదు ఇక్కడ. So how to write 1? E power 3 is 1 place లో e power 3 ఉంది. So e power 1 రావాలంటే మళ్ళీ e power minus 3 తో మల్టిప్లికేషన్ చేస్తే 1 వచ్చేస్తుంది. So limit x tends to 3, both numerator and denominator is multiplied by e power minus 3. ఇక్కడ 1 by e power minus 3 is the constant. Okay, ఇంకా please observe only numerator. E power x into e power minus 3 minus e power 3 into e power minus 3 by, so x minus 3 only. So Denominator e power minus 3 write as outside. So is write as e power 3. 1 by a power minus n is equal a power n. So please observe, limit extends to 3. E power x minus 3 minus e power 3 minus 3 0. X minus 3. E power 3 limit extends to 3. E power x minus 3 minus e power 0 means 1 by x minus 3. Please observe the formula. Limit extends to a, e power x minus 1 by x, that is the value 1. But x replace how much? X minus 3. So both numerator and denominator same value. E power 3 into 1, that is the value e power 3. Right down.